Hey, what's going on, guys? So it looks like the first ever photo of Sam Bankman-Fried in jail has surfaced online, courtesy of a content creator named Tiffany Fong. And we just got to talk about it because I looked on YouTube. I'm like, I wonder if anybody else is reacting or talking about this. I haven't seen anybody else react to this, so I said, why not? I might as well talk about it because nobody else is, and I think it's very interesting. Number one, first of all, this picture is absolutely hilarious because you just see all these freaking gangsters in the photo. Like, you could clearly tell by just looking at them. I know some of them you can't see their faces, but even just looking at their physiques and their builds, at the very least, they're big guys, they're muscular. They just look like they belong there, right? And then you see Sam Bankman-Fried, and he looks like freaking those 90s videos Jeff Bezos used to record when he was in his basement, working on Amazon. If anybody has ever seen those, Jeff Bezos just like a straight dork, just a straight nerd in his little basement working on his little Amazon bookstore. And Sam Bankman-Fried looks the exact same way, completely out of place, which I think is hilarious. Now, the guy to the left of Sam Bankman-Fried, whose face is shown, this is actually a gang member who Tiffany Fong interviewed and got some very interesting insights on how Sam Bankman-Fried is doing in jail. We're going to talk about that in a minute, but yeah, I just think that this picture is absolutely hilarious for what we can see of one of the biggest fraudsters in American history. You can clearly see it looks like he's grown a beard. He's got some facial hair, and he also lost a ton of weight. I don't want to say this was a super heavy set guy, but he definitely wasn't skinny. Like, this guy was pretty fat, right? He's your typical, CEO of a company, typical whatever. And he's clearly lost a lot of weight. Uh, doesn't look too good to me, in my opinion. I'd say the inmate next to him looks better, to be honest, in terms of just like overall appearance. Like, Sam Bankman-Fried to me just looks like he looks like he doesn't shower. He looks like he's not taking care of himself. He looks like he's not eating. That's kind of what I mean when I say like he doesn't look too good. Like, you could just kind of tell he just looks like he's not really eating in there or showering. It's just weird. So anyway, let me just play a little bit of the interview that Tiffany Fong did with the inmate that was next to him, and then I'll give my reaction to it. Here we go.
Showering very much. He's not as clean shaven as he used to be, but he's obviously going through a lot right now.
Listen, first and foremost, my son Sam Bankman is clean shaven. You heard?
Was.
Yeah, was clean shaven. Now, scruffy than a motherfucker. Like, he got a full beard.
Does he have a
Grown
full
beard.
beard?
Literally, full beard connection.
Holy shit.
I'm like, Sam, like, what are you doing, bro? He's like, I'm just gonna try to grow it. I never did it before. Like, really, it's depression though, you feel me? Sam had a belly when I met him. He had a belly, he was eating good, you heard? Skinny, like a toothpick right now, like. He's not getting the shower. He's not doing anything. Like, he lost himself. Like,
Yeah, he's not showering.
not showering.
So this dude just pretty much confirmed what I already thought. I mean, honestly, if you look at the picture, you can kind of tell. I mean, he looks pretty bad. He looks like he's not eating and not showering. So I'm really not surprised to hear that. But yeah, this inmate has confirmed that he's not eating. He's not showering. When he first came into jail, he was clean shaven. He had a big belly. Belly not so big no more. The man not eating, not really showering, growing the beard, all that stuff. So let's keep watching.
Yeah, Gene told me he wasn't showering back in the day.
No, he
He's still
wasn't.
not showering. Do you think it's because he's afraid of the rumors about dropping the soap, or do you think he just
Oh, shit.
I'm not gonna lie, that was kind of a lame question. So I guess the interviewer says, "Oh, is he not showering because he's afraid of dropping the soap?" Like, what are you talking about? Like, I mean, I guess I can't blame her too much. I mean, when you watch movies and stuff, they tell you of like what prison's like, and everybody thinks that it's just like this terrible place and blah. And it is. Don't get me wrong, it is a terrible place. But prison today is a lot different than it was in like the 90s. The 90s is where you heard about people getting, taken advantage of, and don't drop the soap and different things like that. And don't get me wrong, prison is still a very violent place, but I just thought that was funny that she's like, do you think he's not taking a shower because he's scared? It's like, I don't know. I mean, I don't know if he's in federal prison. I think he is. I know federal prisons traditionally, not always, but traditionally, federal prisons are normally better than the state prisons. The state prisons are normally the Wild Wild West. And also, I don't even think he's in prison yet. I think he's just in jail, right? So just want to throw that out there too. But yeah, no, I think he's not showering because I don't know. Maybe it's some type of protest or something. Because He's clearly not eating either. Like,
That's what I was wondering about.
I'll say I don't think so. Like
Really?
those are things that used to happen in the '90s
Uh-huh.
and the early 2000s and stuff. Like this era, that's not really going to happen.
Doesn't happen
like that.
anymore. He doesn't
exactly. Yep. I told you. Everything I said, he's confirming.
want to make himself too pretty for the other men. Oh, so it doesn't. That stuff doesn't happen.
Nah, that's the kind of.
That's good. So no one's beating him up.
Nah, nobody's beating him up.
Good.
You know. It was just that one incident.
I hope that me posting this photo doesn't upset Sam, but G-Lock said
All right. I don't know why she randomly did that. I don't go back to the interview. I don't care nothing about you and your photo. Go back to the interview, Tiffany.
then Tekashi 69. Sam didn't snitch on anyone.
He ain't snitch on nobody. Sam is a gangster. Remember I told you that if he was black, he'd be a real nigga. Real shit.
I mean, that is true. Sam Bankman-Fried didn't snitch on anybody. That is true. Everybody else snitched on him. 2 executives at the company snitched on him. I know one of them was his girlfriend that he was smashing or whatever. She snitched on him. And yeah, I guess that's true. I mean, I don't think it really matters that much, but I guess in the street code it does.
So Sam has some street cred now because he's not a snitch.
Yeah, he's official. You heard? Sam is more gangster than Tekashi 69.
He's more gangster than what?
Tekashi 69. Sam Bankman stood on all 10 toes. Tekashi, you ride it.
That's a good little... G-Lock has also started a campaign, Free Sam Bankman-Fried.
Free Sam Bankman, you heard? Free Sam Bankman. Remember I said that right here. G-Lock himself, you heard? For real.
Not gonna lie, I expected a lot more from this interview than this like corny stuff, like this weird, funny, like I want to hear the serious stuff. Like, what's the guy like? How's he holding up? Is he eating? Is he like? I mean, I see this is a 7-minute clip, so I'm assuming this isn't the full interview. At least I hope not. But yeah, like, can we get to like the serious stuff? I don't care nothing about all this weird stuff. And Tekashi 69, like what?
He's a good guy.
G-Lock was very lovely to me in the interview, and like I said, I'll be posting it in the next few days. But he tells me some fun stories of him for dating. Hands on it. Editors will be paid out in Claims Marketplace.
Oh, she did us bogus. Oh, she did us so bogus. Tiffany, you bogus. She basically gave us a 4-minute interview, and then like the other 3 minutes is a freaking advertisement for whatever the heck this is. Oh, you bogus. Well, I guess we're gonna have to wait for the full interview. But anyway, yeah, one of the biggest fraudsters of you and I both lifetime is in jail, and he really don't look too good. And just to give my opinion, I just gotta say, serves him right. Don't feel bad for him at all. I mean, the guy is a proven fraudster, screwed a lot of people over, caused a lot of people to lose a lot of money, and now he's paying the price. So yeah, those are my thoughts. That's the situation. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.